Okay, an attempt at a UKSG thing. It's possible with 2 turrets. Apologies that this is the format that it's being submitted in if it is. New tricks have come in, so I'm trying to just sort of get a better idea of what a marathon time might look like. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's try this again. So, 20 levels of platforming to get through as fast as we can. And you know what? If it doesn't happen tonight, or if the times end up being diabolical because I'm not getting the strats, then that's how it is. Maybe just come closer to the event. We'll have our time. We'll have the consistency down. We'll have our times down a bit. But we just need to see. Level 1 done. That was my fastest one. Oh, nice. We get to do some skips. Proper skips. I mean, there were some skips there. We didn't build all the stuff we were theoretically meant to build. Let's try and get this jump a bit quicker. Or not. Build that, activate this, hoover up all the stuff. Ooh, I am a bit left. I'll have to do. Oh, I think I could have made that regardless, actually. Oh well. I think I was panicking a bit too much. We do want that extra piece. I need to bear that in mind. Just so we have the extra piece to build with. I was purely just thinking about the first walkway. So I was like, I only need 3. It's like, no, we need that 4th one. Robot building. First person, honestly. Game changer. For some segments. So yeah. We are now this is the collectible section. We have to collect ship parts. Ship parts salvaged. Cockpits. Portal opens. Now we just need to get there, and hopefully I can get the dash properly. Ah, come on. It's even telling me to dash as well. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I think for the tougher tricks, I'll try and do them once, with the exception of like the literal last couple of levels, because that'll just be based on how I'm looking for time. I'll try and do them once, and if I can, I'll just do the backup, the backup, because they're all manageable as backup strats. So this one here, if I can get this really tricky jump, then I can... We'll try one more time. And if that fails, we'll just do it normally. I think 2 attempts for this one's fine because it's right at the very start. No, okay, we'll just do it normally, just to save on time. It's a cool trick when it works, but sadly not for us in this attempt. Hopefully by the time, if I get in, hopefully by the time UKSG rolls around, I'll have gotten quicker at it. I've got a more reliable at it, I should say. So yeah, instead we just go in here, we collect this, pick this up, drop that, take that piece up in there. And then we just go like this, and then just race to the exit. And then we sit and watch. All the time loss is actually from sitting to watch without the robot, and therefore skip cutscenes. I don't know if it's fast, much harder, which is why I didn't do it. Oh, interesting. So yeah, this level, I think, this level actually, for when it takes place, is actually one of the tougher ones in the game. Like with the strat, just because we've not got it. We've not got a sort of a full safety strat nailed for it. Like the backup's pretty straightforward. It's just a bit more time consuming. Sprint, and shoot. Need that. Just so these guys don't get in the way. I want that on top, actually. That's probably fine, actually. Whoops. Most punishing. Yeah, exactly. So, once we're past here, it's kind of smooth sailing, in theory. Why is that? Shouldn't there be... Okay, looks like we're doing this level normally, then. The thing that I was expecting to be there was not there. Wait, what? This is... Okay, this is glitched out. This is not what's meant to have happened. Because he's meant to have other things. That's crazy. It didn't reset between sessions. Like, cool trick. Very cool, but also... I mean, we'll take it. This is a bit different than what we expected, I'll just say. Because normally there's either meant to be a pile of rubbish there, or there's a robot that you need to shoot. That was really weird. We'll take the bug, but yeah. That level needs ironed out. There is like, we're basically working on finding a safe spot for it, like for the actual setup trick there. What you saw there was effectively what you would do in a regular run, but we skipped a couple of steps because for some reason it wasn't cleared out of memory. I'd be interested to see if doing like a reset level trick works on that. All right, now time for me to try and do this correctly. I can use the mouse. That's good. We want that there. Just use the mouse a little bit to get some. There we go. That's good, that's fine. That goes. That, and then... Now what I need to do now is just go... Not die? This is what happens when you start panicking when doing attempts. It's very funny. You know what? I'm starting to think that this won't be a submission video. We'll continue with it anyway because I think the time saves will still happen. But it's just, yeah, you can't submit on something. You can't submit when you've not had enough time to practice. You know, you can't use that as a submission for a submission. It's just not viable. Like, whatever I've got, I'll just probably stick with. But this is now just a PB attempt, I think. And after this PB attempt, we're going to go back to that level and see... little bit of a... Yeah, exactly. Like, I will be doing any... Like, the thing is, any percent is still kind of what I like to do. So I'll be doing any percent runs in the lead up to UKSG. And that's assuming this even gets in. Like, worst case scenario, UKSG, I just show off a much safer one and don't go for the tricks if I'm not feeling confident on them, especially on level 4 because that one's a lot more difficult to like reset if something's going horribly wrong. God damn. Ah, just missed that. Come on, give me the... There we go. I've kind of got my order a bit wrong here because I need a couple extra pieces in order to make that jump, I think. So I'll grab them when I'm after finishing this guy off. Come on, pick that up. There we go. Subpar routing. I just need to work out I still need to work out what the best routing here is. Let's hope that's okay. Really? Right. Yeah, we get plenty if we go there. This is what happens when you stress out. I'm hoping that the other time saves we might get from the boss might help us a little bit. But this is just really funny at this point. But again, like, you know, I've only done like a few successful attempts of this game, so yeah, I wanted to save this one to last just for the easy cutscene skip, but it's so slow if you save it till the end. Just because it's like not an ideal location. So I think that needs to change as well. Skipping the cutscene is nice though. Now let's try and get the sprint off. Nelly. There we go. That's good at least. Come on, Friginator. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, well. Time save lost. You can exit your car before the cutscene starts. Yeah. That's brutal that he kills your vehicle in one hit. Yeah, no matter what happens, I'm not submitting this to UKSG. This is just... They can have the video they got. It's cleaner than this one. Even if this one ends up being much faster, the one I gave them is way cleaner, so... But we're going to finish a run tonight. And all that will show is that there's huge room for savings. Well, I've already submitted, so I already submitted the run. It's just like it doesn't have all the new time set. It just like, you know, with the fact that the any percent's like crazy now, that I kind of wanted to do an updated submission, but I didn't have a lot of time really to do so because the cutoff is tomorrow. But I only found out about all the crazy stuff that had been discovered, you know, like yesterday. So really didn't have the opportunity to do so, which is why it's kind of in the state that it's in. So there is a submission in there at a time of like 1 hour and 10 minutes RTA. And I just figured if the time came down to such a huge point that 110 RTA would just look ridiculous. But if there's, you know, it's probably too early to be submitting a speedrun for it. I just wanted to try and get it in because it was like an opportunity. And no matter what happens, I'll submit to the next event if this one's rejected. I'll just keep submitting it until I get to run it. Fuck me, that's a lot of time lost. But again, we're getting the worst levels are at the beginning and the very end. We're getting more and more into the territory of, oh shit, there's some good stuff we can do. Maybe that's just my cope. With this angle, man. Unnecessary build there, but I've not actually sort of learned what the optimal route is. The hard part is the beginning and the end, yeah. It really is. It really is, like... I'll watch your... I'll get some practice in and work out which ones you've actually grabbed, because I think there are better builds that you can make and better shapes you can build, or more optimal directions. Because, yeah, I reckon this one, there's way more time to be saved than the nonsense I've just done here. Oh, this is really not... Tonight is not my night, is it? Every time there should be a time save, it's a time loss, because I'm not used to it, and because I've built a shoddy structure. Look at that, only like 10 seconds, 5 seconds saved on what should have been a minute saving. There has to be savings here, though. Like, even I can't fuck this one up. Surely I cannot fuck up Outer Reach. Mad respect for you to be able to do this in your any percent, because I'm having an absolute time of it. Every block plan. Oh no, I have no doubt. I'm just really bad for not planning it. And like, I've definitely learned some good ones here. Like this one here, I like to think my block placement is now really is you know, it's planned and thought out. Oops. I've just realized something really bad. I didn't reset the level when I started it. It's fine. I've only lost like I didn't lose too much time there. Well, I lost a minute and a half. I've got to commend you on like the speed at which, like the skill you've sort of applied to this, because like I'm kind of flailing about here like an idiot most of the time. Like obviously, I mean, obviously everyone picks up their speed games at different rates. Like, you know, my main speed game, you know, I honed that. Something you hone over a very long time, and some stuff I guess just ends up being something that you can. No. There we go. So yeah, that is the big thing for me. It's just learning to plan those block placements, you know, or planning them better. There we go. It's like a whole minute saved. We'll get there. The actual submission video I did, I thought was pretty solid, apart from the final 2 levels. Like, it was with all the old strats, but it was, like, it was pretty alright. But yeah. I think I'm definitely making mistakes because there was definitely an element of panic in there to try and, you know, have it ready to try and get an updated submission video in time, when that's just not realistic. Especially when you're you can't learn the strats and make a marathon submission video on the same day. It's like just not a thing. Gotta shout you out for this. This is great, by the way. Fantastic. Love it. So much easier. Nice. Nice. That's the thing. Like, I saw on your SRC profile that you do have quite a lot of sort of speed runs. Like, I guess you've got like a natural... You know, I've done a few speed games, but I don't think I have sort of the gift for picking up strats super quick. So for me, it's very much a case of I just have to headbutt it for ages. I don't know how many practices of everything you were doing before. And you said yourself you're more of an IL speedrunner. So if you were doing lots of IL practice and then you just, you know, put what you had together in order to get faster any percent as a result, then that makes sense. Let's remember to reset the level this time. Honestly, I'd be in time save if I'd actually remember to reset the level. That's that previous time. But you live and learn. Still, it's fun. It's been really fun getting to learn a new speed game. I've only finished 2 runs so far in 36 minutes, but I didn't understand the mechanics of grabbing the crate through. So every time I got to it, nothing happened. I just reset the level from the beginning while doing full runs isn't really my... Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Everyone has their different things. And, like, honestly, I think the push for... the IL push could be enjoyable. Is that really one of my better times for this level? That's wild. But that's the thing, you've only finished 2 runs, so that's crazy that you've got that kind of time and only 2 runs, like, whilst I'm sitting here floundering. Like an absolute incompetent. Praying for good times here. Don't need to reset the level on this one. Really help. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you've been doing lots of IL training, then yeah, it makes sense that the any percent would come sort of naturally to you. That's not what we want. We want... oh, what is it? That's the one. That's the one we want. No, it isn't. What? That's the one we want. That's it. We want the longest angle there. Oh, screw it. We'll work backwards. We'll build with 6. 6 makes it safe. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, so you can... 5 is like... if you do 5 perfect lineups, 5 is fine, but 6 is, you know, perfectly acceptable for imperfect. Yes, for safety. There we go. That's a time we like to see. It's the first one too less. Oh, that... you know what? That's what I'm... yeah. I'm going to say that's faster until I've been proven otherwise. I do really like the change to this one. I think it's quite nice. The jump is obviously tricky, but it's not punishing. If you get it wrong, it's just you just lose a bit of time. Now I just need to get the miracle jump. Again, you get so many resets, it's all good. Oh wait, you want to lower the camera. That makes that makes it better. No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm not getting that coyote time. Maybe jump on the yellow part. There we go. There we go. Launchpad. I'm still gonna do my one because I'm A, because I didn't practice yours, and B, I'm just not. I'm sure if I see a perfect run of it, like if I go back and watch your IL, I'm sure I'll see like a perfect example of it, and I'll appreciate why it's faster. But I don't know. There's something about this one. Bro, I don't understand this jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really bad. Nice. Boom. Easy. Gonna lose a bit of time because obviously the death. I think my PB and my best for time for this are both the same. So yeah, that'll definitely be a small time loss, but nothing horrific. Like 10 seconds, not even. Three seconds. That means that overall, minus the death, that was actually faster than my bet. Like if I hadn't died, that would have been a gold split. This is a potentially huge one because I'm gonna try it without the backups. I will checkpoint though, just in case, because I think that is it's a little bit slower to checkpoint because you jump to the. No, I don't need to reset. I don't know why I thought I had to reset the level there. In a marathon run, I'll probably still will smash those just for good measure, because you know. Sprint jump! Don't sprint jump! I need like a little thing that goes off every time I die because I've sprint jumped when I shouldn't have sprint jumped. I need something that just goes off on the stream. Never. Never sprint jump. Sprint, but just don't sprint jump. Alright. Oh, beautiful. That's actually, once you've got the setup down for it, that's actually great. How is the next ad break coming up? How am I coming up for 3 hours? This is insane. This was not meant to happen this way. I'm sorry, the ad break's just going to happen during the levels, but the next few levels are so quick that... And I can't tab out to snooze it because I'll lose time otherwise. The end of this level is very long, actually, so it'll be interesting to see, because, like, obviously I did muck up and die. Like, how fast... I mean, this will be faster compared to my PB, but it is interesting, like, one of those things, like, how much time do you want to spend attempting it? But that was a pretty good pipe climb, I thought. Okay, yeah, we're still saving, like, 20 seconds. And I reckon that could be pushed to 30 with not dying. Not sprint jumping. So yeah, I think the based on the timing, the ad will start sometime in level 17. No! It would have been quicker to reset the level. Sprint jump. Yes, sprint jump. But I do sprint jump that section. Like, I find that works fine for me. I just mistimed it. Like, the goal was, like, the optimal route, the optimal way to do it is to sprint jump onto the little lip and then sprint jump off of that. But obviously, you're at the mercy of sprint jumps when you do that, so... Like, you know, you would sprint jump. Okay. Rising Tide, we should see a nice time save. If all those tricks had gone well, we'd be on, like, minus 10 minutes, I think. Genuinely. Like, the early levels were just diabolical. Like, it took till level 11 before we started recovering time. That's rough. Oh, it's gonna play the cutscene again. We don't want... That's bad. It's not as horrible as it looks, but it's still pretty rough. Like, it's a scary jump to say the least. I don't mind losing a few seconds here, because yeah, I did die. Like, that was inevitable. That was a really inefficient route up there. Path Pandemonium, I think I just have to get the jump first try if I want to stay on par. Oh, and the ad break's happening during Path Pandemonium. That's fun. Oh, well. This is not fun. Come on. There we go. Ah. How much time are we losing? But 2 failed attempts. That's not as much time lost as I would have expected. I must have had at least a failed. Must have had a failed attempt on my PB as well. Jinko party. Nice, that was a good first one. Nope. That's what we wanted. We just want the big one, honestly. I think we can do basically everything with just the big triangle. It seems to do all the work for us. Oh, that one didn't connect. Oh, shoot. Nice. That was alright. Little hiccup. I think we're just a little bit more. If I just hadn't messed up a couple of those, that would have been fast. That would have been. I think that's pretty close to becoming a super fast one. Okay, now we need to try and get a good rush hour time. Which is, you know, easier said than done. This is where things get horrible. Yes. Nice. That was good. That was very good. Not a perfect launch, but a very, very good launch. I will take that any day of the week. Let's go. This is where it counts. Seconds, 90% is very good, yeah. Oh, what? This is... I was landing it almost perfectly every time before. There we go. This is the opportunity. This is the chance. Oh, and I fucking did it. I fucking landed it as well. Oh, you bastard. Alright, fine. I walk on the side of the truck. This one's still very hard. Yeah, it's not... Oh my god, yes. Fucking let's go, 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 let's go. That was excellent. That was really good. Yeah, really, really nice there. Not too much speed, so I was able to control it a lot better. Like a minute and a half saved. And that was with two failed... That was with, like, multiple deaths and a couple of failed truck attempts. I should have actually stopped this timer a little bit earlier there, but that's fine. Because I've said for RTA, you stop when you lose control on the final portal. I split when it says next up. But that's huge. 5503. 518 saved. Despite how disastrous the beginning was. Really, really good. The proof obviously will be in the in-game timer. But I'm hoping... Is it going to be sub 50? I don't know. It has to be sub 50. $45? Yeah, because I think my current time's like a 50:36 or something. Thanks for playing. close. 46-21. I'll take that. Pretty good. Yeah. Let me just grab some screenshots. I always like to take screenshots of all my of my live split and everything. And I'll take a screenshot of Junkster itself. Nice. Whew, well, not bad. Like, I mean, look, considering how bad it went, like almost 4, like, you know, look at this, like, 4 plus 40, you know, mess up in short circuit, mess up in blaster disaster, puzzle pieces, fridge too far. Fridge too far was awful. 9 to 10, yeah, it sounds about right. I think it's safe to say that, yeah, take 9.5 to 10 minutes, 9 to 10 minutes of cutscene. Take 9 to 10 minutes off of that is probably going to be roughly your IGT. Because resetting levels is going to add a couple of seconds here or there for the cutscenes tops. But yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Like, look at all that gold. I think I was kind of just in fact, you know what, well, let me just finish the recording.